Hello. Juan Sloan, damnfire.com, personal stylist. In this video, I'm going to talk about style in the context of sexually attracting women. So this isn't going to be one of those dress like this to get girls type videos. It's going to be my own personal insights through experience on the role of style in sexually attracting women, with some, not a ton, but some practical advice sprinkled in. So let's answer our question. Does your style matter in sexually attracting women? The answer is yes, but your hygiene and grooming more so than clothes. And if you didn't know, hygiene and grooming is a part of your style as well, not just your clothes. So if you actually care about sexually attracting women, your hygiene and your grooming should be as close to perfect as possible. Also, style and your physical appearance is not the end-all, be-all for being sexually attractive. It just helps. So in terms of, getting dates, getting intimate with somebody, things like logistics, your own outcome independence, your confidence. I hate that people throw, the just be confident thing, but it does matter. But those things matter as well, and in some situations more so than how you physically look. But if you do care about your sex life at all whatsoever, you should care about your style. And the goal for you shouldn't be to dress so well that women are turned on by you. It should be to look so well that women aren't turned off by you. So that being said, even though you shouldn't try and turn women on with your clothes, your style, certain colognes can be a turn on for women. So one example I have, and I don't know if I posted this on my website, but I was at the bar one time when I was down in Louisiana. I had on my Derry Mugler cologne. So I had on this guy right here, and very, very pretty lady. I wouldn't say beautiful, but very pretty lady. It was literally kissing like on my neck and saying how well I smelt. And I don't understand that because you can't really taste it. But anyway, moving on. Your fragrance is pretty important, and that can actually, help as opposed to not just hurt you. So I'm also going to answer the question how you should dress if you're trying to sexually attract women. In all seriousness, the only thing that really makes a difference would be having nice leather shoes that aren't sneakers, having a nice watch, having unique but stylish outerwear, wearing accessories that aren't watches, so things like rings and necklaces, and having an amazing fragrance. Those are the things I find out of anything you could wear actually make a difference. So when I say nice leather shoes, I just mean high quality, non-cheap looking shoes, not luxury shoes. So that would be like, Meerman, Beckett Simonin, Allen Edmonds if you get past the quality control. And then when I say a nice watch, I also mean the same thing. It doesn't have to be, a Rolex or a Patek. So you could do Seiko, Movado, Orient, etc. Also, don't waste your money on luxury stuff if you think it's going to help you get women. Really, it just makes you look like you're overcompensating or makes you look like a meal ticket. Instead, you should waste your money on a sports car. That'll work. No, I'm just kidding though. But jokes aside, at minimum, you want to look like a man who has his shit together. And for some reason, having high quality shoes and a high quality watch are really effective at accomplishing this, even if you don't have your shit together. So, that being said, I have no idea why outerwear matters. I don't understand. Maybe it's because I'm guessing it's because it takes up the most real estate of your outfit, and just like shoes with, leather, suede, for example, it looks a little more luxe than other, you know, like your I guess your shirt could look luxurious, but it's just a lot easier with outerwear. That's my theory, and that's just theory from a personal stylist. So through my experience, I find that those things are more important than any other thing you could wear by at least an entire magnitude, if not two. So some good options for outerwear would be a nice leather jacket, and when I say leather, I mean like actual lambskin leather, like something from Scott's or All Saints, as opposed to genuine leather from like Zara, for example, or H&M. So a well-fitting blazer, as in a sports jacket and not a suit jacket. Usually the easiest way to tell is the pockets. That's casual enough to wear with jeans. That's usually a good choice, especially if it's I mean, cotton's fine too, but wool tends to look a little better, especially if the actual sports jacket is casual enough to wear with jeans, even though it is wool. I'm digressing. Anyway, and puffas and parkas, things like that, those work really well. And the main point of wearing, rings and necklace and stuff, it isn't so much that they make you more attractive, is because they invite conversation and physical touch. And in fact, I'd say the vast majority of times I've been opened by somebody is because of a ring I had on, or because of a necklace that I had on. So one thing style influencers will never tell you is, if you're going to a bar or club, t-shirts from certain brands perform outrageously well, and it has nothing to do with price. So some of the brands that this works with that perform extremely well include Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, and Guess. And so these brands, they outperform. Like, let's say you're wearing a t-shirt from one of those brands versus Armani or even Gucci or luxury brands. My question to you, and feel free to comment on the video or send me an email if you're getting this through email inbox, your thoughts. My theory is that because it's that women really like these brands, especially Calvin Klein. Women are in love with Calvin Klein out, especially the sports bra panty dealy, and they aren't really fans of. They don't really wear themselves or look at brands like Armani. And even though they like luxury brands like Gucci, YSL, and LV, the reason those don't perform as well is because even though women love them, it makes you look like you as a male are overcompensating. So I'm not saying that you should go out and buy a t-shirt from one of those brands. I'm saying that if you like the brand, instead of following the dogmatic belief that you should never wear branded clothing and that branding is the devil itself, you should maybe consider a tastefully branded t-shirt from one of those brands if you're into them for your wardrobe. So when I say tasteful branding, it's hard to, quantize something like that. So I guess if I had to, it'd be a garment where basically everything is the same except for a small as in, I mean, like I said, hard to quantize, but a small visual asset, something like, I don't know. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. So not like all over like that, just a small visual asset. I'm also not saying that it has to be tasteful branding or that you should never wear obnoxiously branded clothing. It's just that it's a a lot harder to style clothing like that unless you know what you're doing. So, some strange oddities that I can't explain, and I'd also like to hear your thoughts on this. When alone in private, I found that some women are super into like pajamas and robes. I didn't know that. I found that out recently. So, and I've also found that on one-on-one dates, smarter outfits, things with blazers, smart trousers as opposed to jeans, work a lot better than casual things such as t-shirts. But when you're at the bar or you're at a club, t-shirts and whatnot tend to perform a lot better. Yeah, I don't really get that. So if you have, well, I kind of understand the second one. Maybe it's because it shows your actual body a little better, and clubs are so sexualized. Maybe that's what it is. No idea though. I couldn't tell you for sure. That's my theory. So this is beyond the scope of this video, but I'm going to say it anyway. So a lot of guys think how fit you are is super mega important. And it does, but with all things being equal, unless you are extremely overweight, the out of shape version of you with better style is going to be the fit version of you with worse style. And I'm telling you this from personal experience. I've been literally shredded. I've been, kind of fit with that like 4-pack, slight 6-pack. I've been fat and I've been very fat. And this is me telling you this from experience. Though, with that being said, the fit version of you, given equal style, is going to look better and do better than you if you're not fit. But the difference is negligible. The biggest thing that losing weight does for your appearance, beyond making your body more androgynous by, kind of sinuating the V shape, the fat kind of makes your body more androgynous. But the biggest thing it does is make your face look better. And even that is only to a certain point. I still think that you should try and stay in shape, if only for your health and not your physical appearance. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you agree or even if you disagree with anything I said in this video. Subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And if you want me to help you become the sexiest version of yourself, go to damfire.com/free_consultation. Thank you for watching. Juan Sloan, Personal Stylist.